Designing with Succulent. Oh, did you hear about this? Local woman, she lives in Escondido. She has written a book, and I've got the book here. I've been going through it. It's really cool. If you have a garden or you like to know more about succulents, you will not believe how much she knows about succulents, and they're all the rage right now in the gardens.
Yeah.
My wife never liked them, and now she's turning the corners like, okay, we got to do a succulent.
That's all I have, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard to kill succulents.
No, exactly.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you go by Debra or Debra Lee?
Debra.
Debra. All right. I've been flipping through your book. I love it. Nice
Thank
to meet you. I'm Jason.
Stand by 5,
Oh,
4, 3, 2,
You got to get people behind you.
1.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Diego, everybody. If you like to garden like I do, then you know that succulents are all the rage right now. And right here from Escondido, Debra Lee Baldwin, you have written the definitive book on succulents, and this is your second revision.
This is the completely revised and updated second edition of Designing with Succulents. Came out 10 years after the first edition, which launched worldwide interest in succulents and succulent gardening.
It's a fantastic book. I've been looking through it. I can't believe, I mean, look at the pages of this. It's so beautifully done, and I can't believe there's so much to know about succulents, because what I thought, what I've always known is you could just break part of them off and stick them in the ground.
That's true.
You can have somebody else start.
Very easy to start from cuttings, and you can see the amazing variety and range of the plants too. These are courtesy of Altman Plants. They're beautiful landscape plants. They're gorgeous in containers. And because I'm all about designing with succulents, I also brought you some succulent designs.
For somebody who's like, they're not really into gardening, but they want to try, succulents would be a good place to start, wouldn't they? And why is that?
Well, they're practically foolproof plants. These are plants that don't miss you when you're away. They're going to be fine. They're going to draw off the moisture in their leaves. They live on the moisture in their leaves during times of drought in their native habitats. And that means when you forget to water them.
So you only need to water them how often? Maybe once a month?
Oh, I would say more often once a week in the warmer times of the year. And then depending on the size of the plant and how fleshy the leaves, maybe more like once a month in the dormant season of midwinter.
I was really interested in your book to see how it's not only growing the succulents, but it's what you put around them to create an environment and create, aesthetics. It's just beautiful on the pages of your book.
Well, succulents themselves, as you can see, are extremely aesthetically appealing geometric plants. And then when you combine them in your landscape, you get these pleasing repetitions, these colors. They range in size from trees to ground covers. There's so much you can do.
And a lot of people don't know that they actually bloom.
That's one of the reasons I brought these today. We're the Echeverria in bloom. And this is an aloe. There's an aloe, a different kind of aloe in bloom every month of the year, but most of them bloom in midwinter.
Oh, really?
So it's kind of cool. We're seeing one now in the fall.
That's great.
So you get a plant that looks like a flower, looks like a rosette, and then it blooms as well. These will all bloom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And is there any special fertilizer you like to use with them?
I like a dilute, balanced fertilizer.
And how about fish and seaweed emulsion?
Yes,
you use it?
love them.
I use it in my garden.
Oh, absolutely. Stinky, but good.
Yeah, it smells for about a day or so.
Yeah.
And how about the root system? And I notice a lot of them, you have rocks around them and things like that.
Yes. I like an inorganic rock mulch to put around the plants, which is wonderful. It holds moisture in the soil. It cuts down weed growth. It's ornamental. As you can see, I've used it as a top dressing. The roots, they're very shallow. So if you have an overgrown succulent garden, it's easy to refurbish just by yanking on the plants, pulling them out, snipping off their tops, and replanting them.
Right, and that's another way you can help somebody else get their succulent garden
Absolutely.
started. You can just pass it on. It's really cool. I mean, they're really fun to work with.
Yeah, they are.
And what is your website?
DebraLeeBaldwin.com.
That's easy to remember. This is the book. If they want to get the book, where do we go?
Please go to my website and just click on the book cover.
Oh, and that's the best way to get it, huh?
That's the best
I got to tell
way.
you, folks, if you have any interest at all, this is a fantastic book. I love the photography. I love the way you've described everything. It's really well done. So,
well, take it home, give it to your wife.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Great having you here. All right, we will be back with more Good Morning San Diego right after this. Great, Debra. Thank you so much for coming in. No, we've been going through this book.
Oh, I'm so glad. Did you want me to sign it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, let me get my pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.